Thanks for watching Alive TV. This is The Pulse for Thursday, July 5th. Well, we've got great news for opera lovers. After a couple of years of financial concerns, our local company, Opera Columbus, is back in the black. Just 16 months ago, the company was more than $1 million in debt. But last week, they wrote a giant check, paying off almost all of it. Good for them. Alive's Brooke Preston was there for the big check writing ceremony. Brooke, what's going on?
I'm Brooke Preston, reporting from downtown Columbus for The Pulse. Today is a great day in the arts for Columbus. Opera Columbus has now reached a very important goal in their fundraising. They're now out of debt almost completely and will remain open for the foreseeable future, which will allow them to produce more of the programs that we've all come to know and love here in Columbus. We're here with
Lisa Menken.
And Lisa, you are the PR director for Opera Columbus?
I am.
So tell us a little bit about today and its significance to Opera Columbus.
Well, today is a hugely important day in the history books of Opera Columbus. We just gave Huntington National Bank $400,000, which takes care of our debt to them and leaves us with only about $135,000 left, but that's worked into our budget over the next 2 years. So it's so exciting.
You're free and clear.
We are. It's exciting not to have that cloud kind of looming over our head and to kind of continue to build the steam to be the biggest and best opera company that we can be and continue to bring Columbus high-quality opera productions.
Absolutely. And during this process, I know there were some dark moments where maybe it just seemed like a stretch that Opera Columbus was going to stay open. Did you have those moments where you thought, this just isn't going to happen? And in your mind, what turned that around?
Well, I think there was always some moments like, man, this is such a huge goal. How are we going to be able to do it? But, you know, there wasn't a time that I felt that the staff or the board ever really got too down on themselves because of the support that we'd get from the community and the wonderful things we'd hear. And especially we were excited because we were able to keep the high quality opera coming and increase our education programs. So while it was hard at times, it was exciting at the same.
Hey, we're here with
Elfrida Bella.
And you're from Huntington Bank?
Huntington Bank, yes, Director of Community Affairs.
Wonderful. And it seems that the partnership that you set up with Opera Columbus that ultimately allowed them to stay open is something you don't often see from a bank. You're used to banks, you know, being the bad guy for people. So what prompted what prompted Huntington Bank to, you know, be the benefactor and the good guy in this situation?
Well, obviously it was very much a business decision as well, but being the Huntington hometown bank, it was very important to us to find a creative way to support a local entity in give back to our local community. So it was a tough decision, but in retrospect it was the right decision, and it became a very easy decision after today's result. My gosh,
absolutely.
It was amazing.
And a lot of our demographic is in their 20s and 30s and may not have grown up with opera. Describe in a few words, if you can, why is Opera Columbus so important to the community, and maybe what's the hook there for young people that they might be missing up until this point?
Well, I think opera is an exciting art form. It's one of the oldest art forms that's been around, and you know, today reality television is all the craze, and really opera was reality TV for the masses before, and I think that has a really interesting appeal, especially to people our age, to come and give it a try. Now, lots of people say the language is sometimes a problem, but we have surtitles over the screen, so you always know what's going on, and it's not any different than if you're watching a soap opera today. There's love and murder and passion, and it's an exciting art form.
Backstabbing and intrigue and all of it. It's like Days of Our Lives set to some great music.
Right here in Columbus.
Absolutely.
Opera Columbus, like many of our arts organizations, so important to the vitalness of our community, the vibrancy of our community. It's very important that we have the arts because it gives back to the community. It attracts people to come here and work here and live here. So we have been an ardent supporter of the arts for a long time, and it's just very important.
But we're going to continue bringing wonderful opera productions to the community, increasing our outreach programming. We're at in the Short North at the North Market the first Saturday every month. We've had a great response to that. We're already planning our 2007-2008 season with some really exciting operas like La Boheme and Cinderella that I think will have great appeal, and we just plan to get bigger and better and bring opera to Columbus.
Excellent. Well, we're so glad you're going to stay around.
We are too.
Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Brooke. And thank you for watching. Hope you had a great 4th of July holiday. We'll see you on Saturday at the Short North Gallery Hop, and we'll see you back here next week for more live TV. Thanks.